Hey guys, what's up? This is Mana, and welcome back to yet again another video. And today we're talking about New World. I was able to play the beta and party up with my wife. She was playing on the Xbox Series X, and I was playing on my PC. And it was really cool to be playing side by side and playing crossplay on New World. So I want to talk about my experience within this beta. I played about over 200 hours in New World, so I know how it was back in the past, and I just want to talk about, you know, some of the differences I noticed in the beta and what I'm impressed with. So let's go ahead and cue that intro and get right into this. So what you're watching right now is basically the current New World as it is. I didn't get a chance to record when I was playing the beta. That was my fault, but I'm just going to go ahead and talk about what I like about this. So I was an avid musket user, and I really love the changes they did with musket. You know, obviously there's no ammo no more, and you can hit through enemies now, which is really great. That's one thing I hated about musket, is when you got the mobs grouped up together, and then you tried shooting and it only hit one person. Now you could basically shoot through enemies now, and that was amazing. I was like, the first thing I noticed when I came back, well, let me use the musket, let's see how it is, and it was amazing. The graphics look better, which is weird. They did, like, I don't know if it's a mini upgraded to the graphics, but when I went to play, I'm like, damn, this game actually looks freaking nice. And I don't know if it's because, you know, I took a break from New World for like at least like 6 months, and then I come back and I'm like, damn, this game just looks better than what I remembered. So that's something that I looked up, and yeah, they did say that they did like a kind of little upgrade to the graphics, which, hey, it does look nice. The tutorial was a nice breath of fresh air. I was like, hey, this is a nice tutorial to get you into the game. And yes, it did look very freaking beautiful, that tutorial. But once you get out of that tutorial, they kind of bring down the graphics just a teeny tiny bit, because that's when the open world happens, and that's when you see like the mass influx of freaking players that were there. It was insane to see all those freaking players playing, and just to see the cross play and to see the chat rolling with people with a PlayStation symbol, people with an Xbox symbol, people with a PC Steam symbol. It was like, damn, this is really freaking cool. Finally, you know, another cross-play MMO that you can play with consoles, which is really going to bring back life into this game. But the question is, will Amazon Games basically, you know, do their part and give us more content? Obviously, we have the new area, I believe, in Cutlass Keys, where you can now basically be an open world PvP zone. No matter what group you're in, or no matter what faction you're in, you're fighting free-for-all PvP. Which I could see problems there, because people could just group up together and be like, hey, I'm not going to hit you, or we're not going to hit each other, let's just fight other people. And it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. You know, it always happens around in these PvP games, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not a really big fan of PvP, but I do love PvP in New World. There's just something about it that's just freaking shooting people with a musket, and it's like, yes, I feel so badass. So the story mode, man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We get actual cutscenes, and it's just nice. Finally, it's not like we have to do town boards all the time to level anymore, and it's like, that's just a big quality of life. Because I remember just doing town boards and doing the mission boards just to level, because that's what they said, and do those to level, and then you'll get your next story quest, or your next faction quest, and you'll be fine. I'm happy they changed that, and I'm happy that we can level through the story and enjoy the story with actual cutscenes and voice acting, which is really nice for the new players that came from the consoles to go ahead and actually freaking play this game. I'm gonna talk about my wife's experience now, like what she told me. She said she enjoys it and she loves the combat. She was using a fire staff and a void gauntlet, and once she seen that void gauntlet can turn into a blade, she got really happy. And it was nice seeing my wife get really happy while playing games again. I'm like, dude, this is amazing, and I finally have an MMORPG that I can play with my wife. That's like the biggest thing right now for New World with me too. It's like, damn, I'm finally gonna play an MMO with my wife again, and it's going to be freaking fun. I love the changes they did with archetypes. So you can basically pick a different archetype, which is Destroyer, Ranger, or whatever. But the cool thing is, yeah, they're gonna set you up with weapons and armor, and they'll tell you what those weapons and armors do. But the big thing is that some of these classes get like 3 freaking crafting bonuses that get you to level 50. Like, it's automatic boosted, and that's just gonna help out the player a lot. I'm like, dude, I didn't even notice that until I decided to go ahead and remake my character. I'm like, what is this on the bottom here? And bada bing, bada boom. I'm like, damn, that's really cool. So they're really adding some nice quality of life changes to New World. And yes, you can swim. I know we all wanted to swim, right? But I got to level 25 on the beta because I wanted the cosmetics. And I did all of that in the less span of a day, because I'm just like, damn, this beta's gonna end. I need to get to level 25. I want my cosmetics. So I played New World basically for that almost a full day on there, getting to over level 25 and just enjoying seeing everybody walking around, seeing everybody just doing quests and doing the events together. It just felt like how it felt when I first played New World. It was filled with people, but just a way better experience because there's so many new quality of life. We're playing with a lot of the people, cross-play. I'm playing with my wife, so definitely this beta experience was amazing. And I just hope that Amazon Game Studios can just go ahead and capitalize on this, and this game could basically, I wouldn't say do a Final Fantasy 14, but it can do good for itself and just be its own thing within the MMO market, man. So if you guys are on the fence playing New World, and you guys are console players and you guys just don't have a lot of MMOs you can play, definitely go ahead and give it a try. It's a really great MMO to play with a controller. I played with my Xbox controller and it felt amazing. Yes, there's lock-on mode, and I'm not using that shit. That lock-on mode is like bullshit. I do not like it, especially if you're gonna do PvP and you have to aim for headshots. It just locks onto the chest, so it's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm going for headshots, I'm not gonna go for chest shots. So the lock-on mode is meh for me. I don't like it, so I won't be using it. Probably other console players would use it, or other PC players would use it, but for me, myself, I think that's a bad addition, and they should definitely take off that lock-on system, because a lot of us were not really happy with it. So these are basically my thoughts on the New World beta. And will I be playing this? Yes. Will I be making more videos on New World? Yes. Will I be doing guides for New World? Yes. Will I be streaming New World? Yes, on Twitch. In case they do drops or in case they do anything, I'll be doing all that stuff. So just stay tuned for a lot more videos from me, World of Warcraft, New World, and I'm just gonna be trying different MMOs as well. Doing my first impression series again, doing should you play this in this year again. I'm doing a lot of different things. It's just taking me time to do it because I want to make sure it is perfect, guys. So yeah, make sure you guys check out New World when it releases, I believe on October 15th. Crossplay on consoles, so it's gonna be lively, it's gonna be great. And make sure you guys do not miss this launch, because it's going to be basically one of the best times in New World that new players will be having, and returning players and players that have stayed through the broken promises that Amazon Game Studios has given us. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment down below if you're gonna be playing New World. Make sure to like this video and sub to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Take care.